that I typed up my own format for this podcast today, and I was going to ask you about Ancora.
Oh, cool. If you want.
Yeah, have you
What do you,
spoken about it much on here?
no,
Like
not
just
really.
little bits. I've
Just
only heard
bits
like
in
little
here and
bits.
there.
Yeah.
I am actually working on a short film that's going to run alongside it, like a book trailer kind of thing, kind of
Mhm.
set up the world. So
Yeah,
if anyone does do an adaptation of my book,
it's
this
ready
is
to
the
go.
kind of feel it is. Yeah. Going to be using a lot of because there's a lot of creatures I've created for it, aliens and stuff like that, that will not work without CGI or
Yeah,
expensive puppetry.
go with the puppetry. That's always
Like that, or practical
love.
effects. I would want to. I know
Yeah,
I've already picked the director if this becomes a movie, Matthew Holmes,
good.
if you're listening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to watch his movie before we came
Um,
on here, so I could be like, oh, watch that Bushwalker one. Oh, not
the Bushranger,
Bushwalker,
yep,
Bushranger, Bushwalker.
Bushwalker.
That'd be the
Yeah,
most
he
boring
would
movie
do.
ever.
He would do a bushwalk. Yeah.
Bushranger
No,
one.
yeah, no, yeah. I'd want him. 100% want him because he loves practical effects. His shark movie that he did was
Hmm.
practical effects. They did all this cool underwater, um, like the what do you call it? The divers in the old school suits walking through the water, and it
Yep.
was all practical. They didn't put them underwater. They
Wow. Is that on
kind
there
of.
too? On Stan?
It's coming out this year sometime. I
It's
think.
coming. It's getting a wide release later this year in Australia, America, and the UK
Nice.
in cinemas. And
Oh,
then I
cool. Yeah.
think not long after that, it'll probably go streaming too.
Yeah. Fear
Sweet.
Below. It's phenomenal for those that like shark movies that are set in the 1940s with gangsters and and Adam Wilson.
I'm excited.
Yeah, no, but like no, Ancora's like it's been a project that I've been working on for a very long time. The idea came to me in probably 2017 because it's when Horizon Zero Dawn came out,
Mhm.
and that
Yep.
just went okay. Well, this is a game that's set a thousand years in the future after the world's basically reset, and now
Yep.
there's all these robot machines around there. So originally I thought, oh, what if a thousand years after an alien invasion where the aliens have colonized Earth, kind of thing. But
Yep.
then I went, no, let's pull it back a bit to about 300 years, maybe.
Yeah.
Um,
It's a really. I was sitting with my father. My father-in-law is got he's really into Fallout 4, and we were sitting there together the other day, and he was playing it and stuff. And he's pretty much finished the game. He's just walking around and like just annihilating everyone. And Fallout, like Fallout's really cool because it's like that post-apocalyptic. But I was
yeah,
thinking like, what about like after the post-apocalypse? Like,
yes,
when it's all died down, when all of the you're not just living in hovels made out of rubble, but you're actually
yeah,
starting to rebuild society and civilization.
yeah,
Like I feel like that's a really interesting place. Like Fallout's really great as well, but I feel like
yeah,
just moving just a bit beyond that
yeah.
would be
Well,
just to see what kind of cultures come out of it.
yeah, that's exactly what I've done.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I'm
it's
very
it's
excited.
it's more so that we had an alien invasion. I'm probably going to have to do a prequel because when you create a map and you go, I'm
Yeah.
really, really trying hard not to make this character go to every single place on the map.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
figured I'll make hers more direct, and then I'll create probably a prequel because alien invasion we lost. Then there was a rebellion. The rebellion failed, and they found out along the way that there's a mountain range where the alien tech does not work. They can't fly ships over it. Their guns don't
Right.
work. So society's moved out there and they've created these tribes. And then short time after that, these aliens come in on foot, adopting primitive methods like swords and crossbows
That's
and that sort of
awesome.
things, and start hunting
Yeah.
down people.
That's cool too. Like removing some of the like the technological advancements because
Yes,
that can get way too out of hand.
yeah,
So stripping it back to being almost swords and
yeah.
shields and yeah.
But at the same time, humanity's like the morale is virtually dead.
Mm-hmm.
They're told, and there's an element of truth to it that these aliens can't be killed. Like you kind
Yeah.
of lock them in. They can't. Some of them communicate telepathically, and I went on a
Yeah.
deep dive lore through all these different aliens. I'm going to try and put as much mythology in there as well to keep it grounded.
Yep.
But it's basically there's a tribe that, well, it's basically the first tribe that was ever formed.
Mm-hmm.
Was destroyed. It was the only tribe that had old school elements like writing, the stuff of the old world. Talk about movies, talk about books and all that stuff.
Yep.
That was the only tribe that was still doing that, and then that tribe gets destroyed. But 2 survivors flee to the southern part of the region, I guess, and it's just a husband and wife, and they have a family there, and they're kind of training them in the ways of the first tribe and protecting them and not trusting these other tribes because there's something sus about them. And then this character, her family gets killed, and she's on her own, thrown into this world that she's been told about but never really lived in, and she's got to try and find hope, I guess. She's kind of following her father's footsteps while he was tracking down a historical figure who was searching for a way to defeat the aliens and then disappeared. So
you've really like moved on. Like it's cool. Like you've got the apocalypse and you've got like civilizations after it, like the tribes, and then you've even moving beyond that. That's awesome. Yeah.
That's the general feel of it, and yeah, it's been a work in progress because I keep coming to it and I go, I don't know how I'm going to do it. Oh, I don't know about it. And then now I just did this deep dive. Like I read War of the Worlds. I read The Road recently as well. So I'm kind of getting this. I want to make it really like The Road in the sense that it's just like, ugh.
Yeah.
But I want a bit of just a small bit of hope in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The Road is like, especially where the way that The Road is written, where it's like, it's almost dehumanized because it's so short sentences with no fancy language. It's all like, it was ash, it was grey, the boy walked,
Yes.
Dehumanized completely. So, but you want to get a little bit of heart and hope in there.
Yeah. But that's basically the premise. I've created my own types of aliens. I've created these things called Nabucks that are werewolf eagle hybrid.
Yep.
That kind of they're like kind of like pack hunters. Like so they've got a master. Only one alien uses them, and they kind of hunt people down, and
Yeah.
But yeah, that's been a lot of fun. Been a lot of fun creating that. But
I'm excited.
8,000 words in.
Yeah. How long are you thinking? Like it's going to be a big thing, or
as long as it takes? But
as long as it takes, yeah.
But I've got plots pointed out, like key things that are going to happen.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It could be anywhere between 70,000 to 100,000 words, maybe.
Okay. Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm working on this short film at the moment as well, just to drum up some interest. See,
Yeah. Yep. Get the tension. Everyone wanting it. Yeah.
Yes, that sort of thing. And
yeah. Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah. But that's my project. That's all I'm going to be working on at the moment.
Yeah. I can't wait.
And then probably will do a prequel.
Probably definitely.
Which will be probably
definitely
definitely something to do with the alien invasion itself.
Yep.
How we got there. Because I could follow other characters, but they would have the exact same fate as the first character. Like it would have the same ending,
Yeah. Like... you want to get something interesting, like a different take. Yeah. I guess that's a bit like, when you watch like The Walking Dead was like that, where it's like it can only be so much. Like it's the same thing over and over. It's like they find a place, it gets overrun, they move on to the next place, it gets overrun. They move, it's until it gets to I guess you would get to a point where the threat has to change. Otherwise, it's I guess it's not interesting, like narratively wise.
Yeah. That's all I can think of. I think I have to go back and show what happened. Because there will be some twists. There will be it's a whole different look at aliens. More grounded and different perspectives. But I've enjoyed doing it.
You could do the Halo thing and make the alien good. Where was it Halo 2 or 3 where you've got one of the Arbiter or whatever? Yeah.
No, I have been toying with the idea of initially, because there's a rebellion, but then there's an invasion of us humans just going, oh, cool, come on, take over, like just a almost like a willful surrender. It's like, we're so screwed. You're saving us.
Yeah. Or you have like a presidential election and they vote for the alien.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
And get like 20 billion votes.
Yeah. From the cosmos.
Yes.